kicks on your right, hi-hats on the left.
Time is right to begin. Let's get going once again. For once in your life, just let go. I'm getting sick of everything, tired of what the next day brings. What I need is for you to follow my lead.
My name is Jonathan Smith, and basically I work for myself as self-employed, and I basically transport musicians from venue to venue. Pretty much a mini tour bus service. I've been driving bands for about the last 4 years. I've just turned 22, so when I was 17, I was already driving bands. Basically all it was I passed my driving test pretty quickly. And there was a van for sale in my road, and it was a 6-seater van, and it had space in the back which I could put equipment. So I was doing DJing at the time. I thought, like, you know, it was like a van to put all my equipment in.
Don't zoom in on the rust. Bloody hell. Look. Newmark. Good company. BRMB, who we've worked with, and we worked with Elvis Presley last week as well, yeah. Got Robbie Williams this week. And that's about it.
And yeah, I started doing discos and stuff, but then local bands started asking me to drive them. And then another Wolverhampton band called The Lines, they asked me to drive them on tour. And it was a pretty fun tour. I drove them on that tour, and after I did that tour, I decided that's what I wanted to do, was drive bands. So I bought another vehicle and did it out, and drove some bands, and then I bought another vehicle and another vehicle and another. I think this is the 5th vehicle. It took 4 before I realised which one was best. So, and here I am on tour all the time. It's great. In some aspects, sometimes I go a little bit further than just that, because I will do lighting or sound or tour manage or guitar tech or anything like that. Maybe organise the tour, book hotels, etc, etc.
Right, there's a few bottles of water on stage. They've been unopened. I've got to be quite honest, Orange just left them and didn't drink them. Do you want me to get more? It's only about 3 or 4. I'll give you okay.
I'm good.
If you need more, that is the simple.
Should we go for it?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Kill those lights. No, I have 2. So I'm using the first act tonight. But that one works.
I've never owned a car, because the first vehicle I bought was a van, and then ever since then I just wanted vans. Because the thing is with like when I was buying a van and doing it out, is number one, it's fun to kit them out. You know, if you've got the money and the time, it's fun to build them and design them and stuff like that. And also when you're out, you know, you can give people lifts. If you go to a festival, you don't have to camp. You know, you got somewhere to stay that's nice and warm, you know, and cozy, and obviously you can make money off it as well. If it's done out properly like this, you can you know, you can make, as long as you insure it properly. You know, you don't want to cut corners, but you can make money from it, and that's what I'm doing, and it's working very well.
The fountain was dark. This is the first time I've been back to the city of lights. I'm trying to hold it together, but I really found cracks in the foundation. And you know, I tried so hard to be some great way, but I can't shake the feeling that tonight I'm gonna end up shaking it bad alone.
Hello, welcome. Right, this is it. There's me and this. 2 parts to my business. Come on in. Up front it's obviously very messy because it's my area. We've got the radio and Bluetooth phone and GPS and everything all built in there. And then under here we've got DVD player surround sound for up front so I can listen to music nice and loud. Six beds in this area. 3 high here, 3 high there. All the beds are very comfortable. They all have memory foam mattresses. Sleeping bags for if it gets cold you can zip yourself up. And sometimes if you have a duvet in bunk beds it can fall out and it's very annoying. Bounce back pillows so they're nice and comfortable. Lights in bunks and curtains as well that block out the light. Making your way even further back, we have the lounge area. We've got another bunk here, which is 6 foot long, 2 foot wide, with the same stuff. And down there as well. And then down here you've got heating on one side. On this side you've got 4 vents and temperature and control there for air conditioning. In the summer is vital. Because at the end of the day, if a band is in here and they're freezing cold or boiling hot, it's just horrible. It's not even worth being in here. This side, we literally just have a DVD player down there, and a fridge, and TV, and Xbox. It's just kind of hidden under the band's crap that they've left in here at the minute. So entertainment-wise, it's covered. Everybody has their own bed. Everyone has their own seat. Temperature is covered, and that's pretty much everything that you need, really, to accommodate a band.
My friend.
Oh! That was really loud.
Oh, that wasn't fun. I guess in some ways I have a lot of crazy stories. The only one that's springing to mind at the minute is about a year ago I was at a festival, parked up alongside Young Guns, and they thought it would be really funny to get salad and put it all around the trailer. So all the behind the registration plate, all the nuts and crannies. Basically the trailer just looked like a bush, basically, that was on wheels. So I then retaliated with what I thought wouldn't do that much damage. And I basically got a bottle of mayonnaise, unopened, and I put it under the wheel of the trailer, which was full of equipment. As Young Guns were walking back to their splitter, I pulled off, and I'm not kidding, this mayonnaise bottle exploded. I mean, the side of their van was covered in mayonnaise. It was just, and I literally drove off across this field, and I was laughing so hard. I actually stopped the vehicle and got out and was just pointing and laughing, and then all the guys started running after me, and I had to jump in the van and drive off. But yeah, that's definitely one crazy story for you, and there's a lot of crazy moments like that. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Sometimes I kind of watch the band and think I'd love to be on stage playing in front of all those people, and then, you know, I'd love to get the attention of being in a band, you know. But then sometimes you see the band getting hassle off people talking to them, and then you start appreciating that you're not in a band. So it's 50-50.
Of course, there's a downside to the job, because you can't really. It's difficult to find a job that's completely perfect. Say like tonight, if I drive at midnight to Glasgow, which is 4 or 5 hours, I'm yawning. I'm just about to yawn thinking about it. That's the problem. Kind of going into zombie mode. No, it's not your fault. Sometimes I've only had 2 hours sleep, so. So what you have to do is you have to get your body clock set that you sleep from say 6 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon every day. But then your body knows that about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, that's bedtime. Even if I'm not driving until 4 in the morning, it doesn't matter because my body still knows that bedtime is not until 5 or 6 in the morning. So unfortunately tonight I'll have to push myself through it, but then I'll be so tired when I get to Glasgow that then I'll sleep till 3 o'clock. So yeah, that's the downside to the job, the sleeping. You basically just waste the day sleeping. I think sometimes the bad times are caused by other people. You know, sometimes you'll have people come to shows and, you know, and they'll mess you about and they'll want to meet the band and they'll try and use you to meet the band and stuff like that. And you just kind of got to have an approach of ignoring them. Sometimes you get a little bit sick of people trying to get stuff signed or meet the band and stuff like that. You know, everyone's doing a job. They don't want to be messing about trying to get autographs from the band, because if they do that, the band's going to look at them and think they're stupid. So, like, you don't really keep in touch with that many friends at home and all that kind of stuff. But then you make so many more friends. I mean, if all these bands that you drive, and generally you can call them friends because, you know, I get on so well with, you know, so many bands that it is great to see them, and it's sad when I have to drop them off. Obviously, because I'm never home, I don't rent anywhere. That'd be stupid. But I spend all the money I earn at the minute on this vehicle and I guess the other one, because I just want it to be in top condition. But what I do plan to do in the near future is get them kitted out to such a quality that, you know, they're very heavy duty and nothing should really get broken inside, you know, or play up kind of thing. I spend all my money on the vehicles but also paying it off, so that if all the vehicles are paid off, then I can actually make some money and enjoy myself.
That was great. Yeah, that's it. We're done.